Now, good morning, students. In the previous class, we have discussed about the examination system. In that we have discussed that examinations are a formal way of getting the information where candidate can showcase their knowledges, their different domains of knowledges, the psychosocial or the cognitive, and these type of domains are also measured through the examination system. Examination system are very necessary to judge or assess the performance of the students. uh, in today class we will continue from the concept where we have left. Now, what are the learning objectives of today's topic? The student will able to know the concept of examination system. That what is the examination system? In the previous class, we have discussed about the exams, the various formats of conducting exam. Now we will start discussing about the examination system. Now the students will able to know the importance of examination system, why examination system is important. The student will able to know the different stages of the examination system. Now, concept of examination system. Now, many students are studying exams, means they are focusing on studying exams, because if we do not have exam, why should we study? Means many students are only studying because they have to give the exams at the end of the semester. If we are saying that if we are not conducting exam, then they will have a view that then why should we study? Also, we can know our real knowledge, and it is a part of practice to not getting too nervous. Through exam, students know their knowledge, means if we conduct the exam, it will help the students to know is their knowledge. And compared to the other students, they can compare their performances with the other students and get cheered up. If they have performed very well in the exams, then they will definitely cheered up. Many students will not have a chance to know where the knowledge is if we will not conduct the exams. If in our education system we will abolish the examination system, then what will happen? No one able to know where their knowledge stands at. The examination system existing today, the examination system which is prevailing today, hardly assess the real world. Means it is sorry to say, but that examination system that is existing today is hardly assessing the real worth of the students and intelligence of candidate, and how much that candidate, what about his intellectual abilities are there, intellectual capacities are there. So they are saying, we are sorry to say, that means that they are saying that the today examination system is hardly assess the real worth of the students and intelligence of the candidate. If two different examiners check same answers, now why they are saying that the examination system assess the real worth of today? Because if a copy of one student or one learner is checked by two examiner, if two different examiners check same answers, means the same answer copy will be checked by two examiners, two different examiners, then what will happen? We come across a lot of difference on the basis of being evaluated. Might be that a examiner has given them 75% grade marks, and the second examiners have not given them that much of numbers. That's why they are saying that the present existing examination system is hardly assessing the real worth of the students. One may be liberal, means at the time of giving marks they are very liberal, and other may be skillful. The way of marking differs a lot. That's why we are saying that when we are taking a subjective based answers, that the biasness of the examiners are there. Means sometimes you will see that if a same copy will assessed by different examiners, you will get different marks. Some may be liberal in giving you the numbers, and some examiner may be skillful, and his marking is very strict. The present day examination system is just a matter of chance. Now what they are saying, that the present examination system that is prevailing in that particular time is just a matter of chance. No security or reliability can be placed. Why we are saying that no reliability can be placed? Because if the marks of if an answer sheet will be judged by two different examiners, then you will see that the examiners are getting the different marks. When the examiners will evaluating that, means one examiner will, if one examiner is giving A plus grade, then might be the second examiner is giving B plus grade. That's why they are saying that the present day examination system is can't be called a reliable system, because two examiners, if checking the same answer keys, they are evaluating, assessing, or making marking is totally different. The nervousness that the student goes through during exam, and the second thing is that uh, that students get nervous when they know about that their exams will start, so the students start getting the nervousness. Make him the lesson that he has learned. Examinations also occupy a very important place in an education system. Now what they are saying, that any education system uh, cannot be separated, inseparable from the examination system. So what we are saying, that education system, in education system, examinations plays a very important place. Examinations also occupy a very important place in any education system, and have become a center pivoted around which the whole education system moves. And now what they are saying, that examinations become the most important thing, most important focused area, because whole education system moves around the examination system. The education system including the preparation of the syllabus. Now what that, when we are talking about the whole education system, it includes what? First, the preparation of the syllabus. Now as a teacher, as the curriculum makers, we have to prepare the syllabus. What topics will be studied in that particular curriculum, what topics should be studied in that particular syllabus. Preparation of curriculum. Now they decide that this will be the curriculum for B.Ed, this will be the curriculum from M.Ed. Means whole examination system, whole education system includes what? First they will prepare the curriculum, then they prepare the syllabus. Preparation of academic calendar. Now how many days will be there, when the midterms will be conducted, when end semester exams will be conducted, how many leaves or holidays will be given to the students, what other curricular activities will be organized in that particular year or the semester. Planning for the periodical assessment of intellectual level of the students, and what they plan, when the evaluation will be take place, how the evaluation will be take place to judge or assess the intellectual levels of the students. Preparation of the course material. Now when the course, the syllabus has been decided, the teacher has to prepare the course material. Methods of teaching, which method of teaching will be used by the teacher for giving the students the instructions. Means the teacher can use any type of methods of teaching for make during the teaching learning process, to make their teaching effective. And introduction of new learning methods, the teacher can employ new innovative methods to make the learning of the students better. And the most important is developing the student community to meet the demand of employment potentialities. Now why you are studying, why you are getting the degrees, to get the employment. So the next important thing is that the most important is developing the student community, so that they can meet the demand of employment potentialities. If it is not an exhibition, the examinations have determining influences on the whole examination system. Now what they are saying, because of these, examinations have determining influences on the whole education system. The teaching methods which we are using, the syllabus or the curriculum which we are designing, means whole things has a influence of examination. and the career of millions of students across the globe. Now, the careers of millions of students who are studying across the globe, their careers are also decided by the examinations that being conducted. Now, need of an idle examination. Now, why they are saying that an idle examination is necessary? Because as we studied in the previous slides, they are saying that the present education system is not able to assess the real intellectual abilities and the real worth of the candidate. They are saying that that's why they are saying that a need of an idle examination is very necessary. Need of an idle examination is to measure the intellectual abilities of examinees. Now, examinees who are giving the exam means there is a need to develop a test, to develop a examination system in such a way that it measures the actual intellectual abilities of the examinees. The researchers and educational experts have conducted that the examination system is intended to test the intellectual abilities. Now, what is that? We are focusing that our examination system should be modified. It should be and created in a new way. Because of this, the fall of the examination system, the present examination system, many researchers are doing research on this topic, that how they can improve the examination system. Now, the researchers and educational experts, the field of experts which are related to education, have conducted that the examination system is intended to test, means the main focus of examination system is to test their intellectual abilities, knowledge of facts, how much they have learned, methods, techniques, and principles. These can be the basis on which the examination should be conducted for the students. Abilities to understand means the knowledge they have gained, but whether they are able to apply that knowledge in their uh, life. If they are not able to apply that knowledge in their life, then there will be no use of that knowledge. Means application of knowledge should always be there. Apply, understand. Second thing, the facts which we have delivered, whether they have understand that facts or not. They don't have to memorize that facts, they have to understand that facts. So abilities to understand, whether they have understand a concept or a topic, whether the knowledge which they have gained after reading that topic, whether the knowledge that they have gained through that topic, they can apply that knowledge to their life or not. Analyze, whether they are able to interpret the information which they have gathered, synthesize, or do creative thinking. Do these abilities are developed in a learner or not? This is the work of a examination system to judge whether a learner has developed these type of abilities or not. The researchers have also conducted, means we are saying that many type of researchers are doing their research on this topic of examination system. Now, what they have said, the researchers have also concluded that the present examination system is more centered on testing the abilities of first categories. Now, what we are saying, that the many researches which are conducted on this area, mean on the area of examination system, they have come to the conclusion that our examination system is more centered on testing the abilities of the first category, means, and then the second category, and therefore the students and the teachers have become more examination oriented and really find time to develop other abilities. So what they are saying, that we are focusing on what, how much the student has learned, and this, the first category and the second category, knowledge of facts. And therefore the students and teachers have become more examination oriented, means they are focused only on exams, what will come in the exams, how they have to perform in the exam. This is more important, and they are not concentrating on what, the real facts, how to apply this knowledge, how they will analyze the knowledge, how they will understand the knowledge. These are the important things, but because of the present examination system, these are not focusing area. Thus, therefore, the teacher and the students have become more examination oriented. and really find time to develop the other abilities. The other abilities to understand, to apply, to synthesize, to develop creative thinking among the students, both at the primary and the higher level. This is not only doing by the primary teachers or by the higher teachers. They all the teachers are focusing only on the examination system and the knowledge. Now, one of the major problems with Indian education system, now what they are saying, that the main problem of our Indian education system is that as it stands now in the present system is the way examinations are being conducted. Now again they are saying that the present examination system is not according to the needs of the society, according to the needs of the present era. It has been the same over the years. That's why they are saying that we haven't changed the examination system. We are changing the curriculum from time to time. We are modifying the teaching methods. We are using new techniques to make the students teaching learning effective. But what is the defect? We are not changing the examination system over the years, where the students have went on an examination hall. Now what they are saying, we are conducting our exams in the same way that we are conducting in the past over the years. Now what happened when an examination has been declared? Now what the students have went to an hall. Now as the examinations has been declared, you will go and to a examination hall, then give an examination, and at that examination center you will go give an exam in a short time duration, maybe 2 hours or a 3 hours, where they are supposed to give their best with respect to the questions. Means they have to perform their best according to the questions which has been asked by the examiner or the teacher that they face, and then waited for the results. They have the question paper, they will give the answers, or and on the basis of their performance, now they will wait what results they will get, whether they will pass the exam, whether they will qualify the exam, or they will fail the exam. So this type of examination system is going in the past from into the present era of our country. Quite often it has been seen that guys who have prepared all the years, means what they are saying, that we are saying that in the end of the semester or in the end of the uh, year, the student will go to the examination hall, they will given a prescribed time to complete the question paper, and they will give the answers with respect to the questions. Now what will happen, that some guys, some learners who have prepared all the years, means they are regular in their studies, they are preparing for their exams, have suffered nervous on the big day. Means they got nervous on the big day. Now the big day is the examination day, or some other problems, or they have some other problems, might be their family problems or their personal problems, and then had a poor exam, and these things will affect their performances in the exams. So they will not able to perform in a better way, and they had a poor exam. While someone who got questions, he or she was acquainted with, had a terrific examination, and then basically had a good results. Now these are two conditions. One person, one learner has prepared for the exam for the whole year. He is learning, involved in the teaching learning process for the whole year, but on that day of exam he got nervous, he had some problems, and that's why he had a poor exam. While a next student or learner is there who got questions, he or she was acquainted, means those questions were in the question paper, uh, uh, with whom that individual has been acquainted. Now what will happen, he had a terrific examination, he will have a he will say that I will get a grade of 75% or the distinguished marks in my examination, and this then basically had a good result. Means he or she was acquainted with the exam, had terrific exam, and that what will happen, that it will have a good results. The biggest problem is that there were too much questions of chance involved over here. There are more questions of chance involved, whether the student will able to perform or not, whether the student will be able to uh, equipment with the examination system or not, whether he will got nervous at the date of examination. Means so many chances are involved in the examination system. Anything could happen, means anything can be happen, and could unsettle even the best of students, and even those who are performing very well throughout the students will get unsettled on the day of examination. In order to offset this problem, means in order to remove this problem, we are nowadays seeing new system. We are trying to work on different systems which are working on. We are nowadays seeing new systems being introduced, such as midterm or semester examination and unit test. Now, to offset this problem of giving examination on annual day, we are planning, the researchers have come, or the educational experts have come with new ideas. And what is that? To conduct midterm exams or the semester exams or the unit test. All these are better as they provide students with a lighter schedule. Now, all these things to conduct midterm exams, weekly tests, assignments from time to time provide students with a little schedule. They will not get nervous on that particular day. That allows them to branch out other areas of life, such as sports and extracurricular pursuit. Means if they are giving the exams like weekly tests, midterms, or semester examination, or the assignments, we are judging their performance or assessing their performance on the basis of these. Then what will happen? That they will get some time for their extracurricular activities also, such as music or drawing, which is where their main talents lie, and they will explore new things and try to develop the new creative things in them. However, the major problem with this scenario is that it encourages students to study for marks. Now, what will happen? That again they are saying that what they have previously said in the previous slides, that this type of system encourages students to study for marks, means they are more focused to get marks in the exams. They are not focused what they have learned, what they have understand, what they how they will analyze the knowledge. No, they are not focusing on that, but they are more focusing on getting marks in the examination system and remembering things for the short term. And now what that, as the examinations are over, they will just what they have learned, they will forget what they have learned. Means their remembering is very short, and that remembering for very short is related to the period of time of exams. Means they remember till the exams are conducted. As the exams are over, they will forget what they have learned, only to forget them by the time the next examination happens. The main purpose of examination is to educate students. Now, what is the main purpose? Main objective of education is to educate students, not to assess their performance, and have them appreciate the better points of knowledge, and they will understand, appreciate the better points of knowledge that is being imparted to them, that knowledge which is giving to them. However, that seems to have been shortchanged right now, but that has again changed with the added emphasis on grades and marks. And now, what they are saying, that system has again changed. Why? Because in the present scenario, we are more focused on what grades you are getting, what marks you are getting. The system need to be one that enables students to truly learn. Means the exam that the education system is to be developed in such a way that our students will uh, learn in a true manner what they are being taught, what they had been told, and internalize it. Means understand it, and not just mug it up for a few days or months. Means they just not mug it for a few days till the exams are over. It need to be more long term, means the knowledge which they have got should be long term than what the situation is at the present. At the same time, it also need to be practical so that students' abilities are properly tested. And now what they are saying that our examination system should not be just a theoretical basis. It should be based on the practical things also so that the students' abilities can be properly judged, where they have to do some experiments, then we will able to judge their abilities in a more proper way. It is important to prepare students for the future, means to make them employable. Instead of having them know too many things that they may not use in the future. Now what they are focusing that our education system should be developed or creative in such a way that we taught them only those things which are necessary for them for the future, and all those things which we think that these will be not relevant for them, they should be discarded from the curriculum. The sixth standard is the time when students move on to what is known as high school in India. In the sixth class, the students move to the in Indian system of education system. We are saying that as the students upgraded to the sixth standard, we are saying that he is or she is promoted in the high school. At this stage, the school can have a discussion with the parents on the subject he has performed well in and hold interviews with them. Now, what they are saying that we should start discussing with their parents how they are performing in different areas, how they are performing, what are their weaknesses, what are their strengths in that particular areas or in that particular subjects, and hold interviews. And you have to conduct interview with them as well as the students, now with them, with their parents as well as with the students also, and suggest the subject where he or she is likely to excel in future. And after the discussions, after the interviews and their performances in the uh, different tests conducted by you, you can ask or you can suggest them that in these areas you should work hard, because in these areas you were likely to be excel in future. However, they also need to be given good time so that they can take a proper decision as such. Now, it is not that you have given a suggestion and they have to abide by that suggestions. No, it is not like that. You have given their suggestions on the basis of the discussions and the interview on and the performance of the students, but the last decision should be taken by the student himself, that what he want in his future. They also need to be given good time, means sufficient time should be given to the students to decide, to take a proper decision what they want. Now, importance of examination. The importance of examination is still sufficiently great. Now, we are saying that the examinations are still very important. We are saying that the examination system has to be changed. The examination system has to be developed in a different manner. But what they are saying, but then also it's a very important thing. Students who are really good at studies maintain their record in all the examinations, means those who are getting higher grades or distinguished grades, they always maintain their records in all the examinations. All the examinations passed by a student taken together reveal the true merits of that students. Now, how much they have performed in that particular subject. There can be no other way to judge the merit if it's each students. No, they are saying that examination system are very important, very necessary, because on that basis only we are measuring the true merit of a student. If examinations will not be conducted, then it will be very difficult for us to judge where a student stands. Government service are also awarded on the basis of written examinations and viva versus test. Now, what they are saying that it is not only in the school system, in the higher education system, it is also employed in the government services, where you to get a government service, you have to you have to give a written test, and not only to you have to give a test, written test, you have to pass that test also. Then after the passing the test, you have to give a viva or an interview to get that job. But whatever student may feel about examination on the face of it, the plea for the abolition cannot be supported. No, what they are saying, that students are saying that they got nervous on that day. The present examination system is not a best examination system, but there are so many reasons for they are saying that they do not feel that examination should be conducted. But on all these things also, we cannot abolish the examination system. For it goes without saying that there must be a periodical test. So because of all these things, we have changed our examination system, and now what we are saying, that we are conducted periodical test, means weekly tests and assessments of merits, how the students are performing, and the progress in studies achieved by students, how they are performing in particular subjects in the particular areas, has to be measured. An annual and terminal examinations with its object seems only way of doing this. But whether it really serves this purpose depends on a correct analysis. But it is not only that we have doing weekly tests or assignments, or we are taking your midterm exam. This is a important thing. But what they are saying, that it's not only these things will serve the purpose. What we have to do, or what we have to work, that we have to make our correction process or the analysis process very in the right basis or on the reliable basis. Serve this purpose depend on a correct analysis, how we are analyzing the copies of the examinee, of its the importance and limitations of this exam system. Examinations are competitive tests in which each student try to overcome his rival. Means every student want to perform better. A spirit of healthy rivalry is not to be conducted overnight. Means what is that? The competition between two students. But rivalry soon degenerates into selfish competition. Now we have to make a line where that rivalry will not degenerate into selfish competition among two individuals or the two students. VIP officers and rich family students take help of tutor, which place them in a position of advantage. Now what is that? That the students are taking coachings from different institutions, they are taking tuitions, and that's why they are performing better. Let us come to the important class. Let us at once admit that fear of examinations keeps students at their book. Means they are only studying because they have to face the exam, when they might have wasted their time otherwise. They have wasted their time otherwise means they are not involved in the teaching learning process. It serves the purpose of compelling students to read their books. Means that examination system compels the students to read their books and to acquire at least some of the rudiments of learning. As to the test of merits, examinations might not do absolute justice to the examining, but it certainly does substantial justice. Means we are not saying that the examinations which are being conducted giving justice, absolute justice to the examinees, but it certainly does substantial justice to the examinees. The understanding and analysis of different stages of the examination system will enable us to understand what the examination system is, and what the role of the teacher, the role of the teacher in the conduction of examination, how a teacher can make or unmake the examination system, and for the improvement of the student performance in the exam. Means the role of the teacher is very important when we are talking about the examination system also. The different stages of the examination system can be broadly dividable into paper setting. Who sets the paper? The teacher sets the paper for his learners. Conducts of practicals means experiments will be conducted by the teacher. Valuation of paper means the teacher check your papers. Scrutiny of papers, tabulation, Marks will be given. Review or revaluation means if you are not satisfied with the marks that you have got, then you have the options of taking a review or apply for the revaluation. Exams are the best to test our knowledge, means exams are the best way to test the knowledge of the students. Without conducting the exam and test, students do not concentrate in their studies, means without conducting the exam, if we are not conducting the exam and test, students do not concentrate in their studies. If they know that there will be no examination, then they will not concentrate on their studies and learn their lesson plan properly. They do not learn their lesson plan properly, they do not concentrate on the studies, they are involved in different activities other than teaching learning. Exams are necessary in schools and colleges to find out the real skills, means it is very necessary to find out the real skills of the students, talents and knowledge of the students. Some people may thought that exams are not necessary for schools and colleges. College students now what they are saying. Some people are of the view that exams are not necessary for schools and college students. But this kind of attitude is wrong. But they are saying that this type of attitude that there should not be any exam should not be there. Without exam, students will be tension free. There will be no tension in the students' life. They don't concentrate on their studies, they will don't concentrate on the studies, they will not involved in the learning process and learn, they even don't learn their lessons. Some students don't go to schools or colleges, and some students say that the exam will not be conducted, so why we should enroll themselves in school or colleges. If the examination system is cancelled from school or colleges, they would not like to go to the school or colleges for getting the knowledge. Student will get motivation toward their studies to achieve in their examination. Now who is getting some motivation should be there for the students, so that they will perform better in the examination. In this way exams are very important for the studies, so they are saying, that's why we are saying examinations are the part of the education system. Every person wish to get highest marks in the class, and it is the desire of every person to get highest marks in the classes and study hard to achieve their dream, and they achieve, and to fulfill their dream they study hard. This kind of attitude gives competition among the students to achieve highest grades in the marks. To achieve this dream, what happened, that kind of attitude give competition among the students, that I want to get the highest marks in the class, and they study hard for achieving a good results in an exam, and for fulfilling their dreams they study very hard to get good results in exam. Exam is the way to express our real knowledge, means through the examination we can express that this are our real knowledge and ability in the written form. And how can we it also shows the ability of us as a examinee to be in the written form, how can we write something. All students are studying their lesson plan properly to get good marks. Every student has a desire to get good marks in the test and exams. Each and every student is interested in getting good marks in the exam and study hard to achieve it, means to achieve that dream they really work hard. Without exam there is no chance to express about our knowledge, means if the exams will not be conducted, then what will happen, they will not have the way to express their knowledge, skills as well as studying activities. First of all, examinations are students motivation to learn more. Now what is that, that examinations are motivating students to learn more and more. They compel us to solidify what we have learned, what they have learned, study further what they had to study further in the future, and practical skills that should be developed among them. Thanks to them, we have to revise old lessons till obtain all important issues. Thanks to them, we have to investigate all possible questions and unconsciously observe new knowledge. Now, what is that? We are thankful to the examination system. We are thankful to the examinees who are giving the exam, because that If the exams will not be conducted, then the teachers will not investigate all the other possible questions that can be asked in the exams, and unconsciously absorb new knowledge. And to give them the new questions, we have to gain new knowledge. And that's why they are saying that unconsciously we are absorbing new knowledge, and we are investigating all possible questions, and because of the examination system and because of the examinees, thanks to them we have to sharpen our logical and critical thinking, which is essential skill in life. And the examination system and examinees are also helping the paper setters to develop their logical and critical thinking. After all, if there was no test, if the no test will be conducted in the examination system, then we would naturally rather play than study. We are all involved in playing all the day. We will not involve, or we will not concentrate on our studies. In addition, examination of course help to examine students how they are performing. They show student knowledge, abilities, and even characters. After knowing their pupil exam results, teacher can have a better understanding about their students and therefore be able to find more suitable teaching methods. Now, the examination system is not only helping the students that they will able to know their knowledges, abilities, but it is also helping the teacher, that a teacher with the help of the examination result, the teacher will understand about their students better, what are their weaknesses, what are their strengths, and on the basis of the examination result, that the teacher can apply a suitable teaching methods also. The student can also base on exam scores to make learning strategies, means on the basis of the exam scores they can make their learning strategies. For instance, if you are bad at literature, you need to spend more time reading books. Means after the examination results, if you find that you are not performing better in literature, then you will think that I have to spend more time on reading books and writing. Or if you are a damn hand at maths, you can practice more to pick up a job after both mathematics in the future. If you are not performing in a maths, then you will think that I have to practice more on my that mathematics skills so that I can get a job in the future. Now these are the references. You can go through all these references for further study. And now MCQs. Now on the basis of the topic we have discussed today, there are some related questions. The first one is, the dash existing today hardly assess the real worth and intelligence of the candidate. Now what is that? A option, examination system, B system, C test, or D evaluation. So the correct answer is A, that is examination system. The examination system that is existing today hardly assess the real worth and intelligence of the students. That's why we need new researches in that area of examination system, so that we can change the examination system. Examinations also occupy a very important place in any dash. A, education system, B, system, C, test or evaluation. Now, where the examination systems are playing an important place, and that is education system, means examinations are very important part of the education system. Third, dash have become a central pivot around which the whole education system moves. Means that is the main focus area around which the whole education system moves. The first one is examination, B system, test or evaluation. So the correct answer is examination, the option A, because around examination only the whole education system moves. Uh, 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 what were the results of examination will help the teacher to know the new teaching strategies which they can apply to make the teaching learning effective. The examinations result will help the students to motivate themselves, to know their weaknesses and also to know their strengths. The fourth, the dash day examination system is just a matter of chance. No security or reliability can be placed. Options are A. Present, B. Past, C. Future, and D. Past and future both. So the correct answer is option A. The present examination system is just a matter of chance. No security or reliability has been placed. Need of an ideal examination is to measure the dash abilities of examinees. Means the present examination, the ideal examination is what which measures what? A. Intellectual, B. Formal, C. Future, or D. Objectives. So the correct option is A. The intellectual abilities of examinees. So an ideal examination will be that which measures the intellectual abilities of the examinees. The sixth one, examinations are dash test in which each student try to overcome his rival. Means the student wants to perform better in the examinations than the other individual. A. Competitive, B. System, C. Test, or the D is evaluation. So examinations are, the correct option is competitive. Means the examinations are competitive tests in which each student want to or tries to overcome his rival and to achieve highest grades in the examination system. Seventh one, the major dash with the Indian education system as it stands now, we are talking about the present, is the way examinations are being conducted. Options are A. Problems, B. Situation, C. Conduct, or the D. Learner. So the correct answer is problem, means option A. The major problems with the Indian education system as it stands now is the way examinations are being conducted. We ask the students to be present in the examination hall. We have given the allotted time. In that period you have to give the answers. This is the major problem with the Indian education system. Exams are the way to test are options: A. Knowledge, B. Objective, C. Learning, or the D. Attitude. So the correct answer is knowledge. The major problem with this scenario is that it encourages students to study for dash marks, B. Objectives, C. Performances, D. Attitude. So the major problem with this scenario is that it encourages students for what? Marks. So the correct answer is option A. The students can also base on exam scores to make dash strategies. Options are A. Learning, B. Situation, C. Conduct, D. Learner. So the correct answer is option A. Learning. The student can also based on exam scores to make new learning strategies how they can perform better in next exam. Thank you so much students for the patience listening. Today we have narrated the topic the examination system, the importance of examination system, the role of teachers in the examination system, and the need to change the present examination system. In the next coming classes we will discuss about the different exams system, the annual exams or the semester exam. Thank you so much.